Hey everyone, Derek here with a quick news update on Fire Emblem Three Houses and a new Famitsu article that goes into excruciating details about the game. Basically, there's a ton of information out there, more than we can ever cover in a simple update, and so I have to direct you towards Serena's Forest in order to get the nitty-gritty. But I did want to cover at least some of the aspects that have been revealed, and right off the bat, an important aspect of the game are crests, which some characters bear and are passed down by their ancestors. They play a major role in a person's social standing, but also may unlock talents such as superior physical or magical abilities. There are also skills which play an important part in a character's growth and have effects in battle. These come in three types. Personal skills are innate skills that each character has at the start. They cannot be removed and there's only one per character. Class skills are the innate skills for each class. They disappear and change when changing classes. And professor skills are learned skills according to the character's professor levels, such as sword, lance, and etc. These are fully customizable by the player. In addition, there's a bunch of details on the characters, including their skills, as well as the 10 great legendary heroes and even other teachers that are going to be in the game. But we also get some information on battalions, and these can be hired and equipped to each character. By deploying battalions, the character's abilities may change and special gambits can be used. Battalions tie into a character's authority. The higher that skill is, the stronger the battalion that can be deployed and the skills related to their gambits can be learned. Famitsu even included a list of battalions which include their name, their gambit, their required authority level, and the cost to hire them. And gambits are something that are really useful. Basically, enemies can't counterattack and multiple enemies can be targeted. However, they do have limited uses, and Famitsu even provides a description of some of the gambits. In addition, there's a new weapon type called Gauntlets. The associated professor level is fighting, and these allow the user to deal consecutive attacks similar to brave weapons. This means that they can do up to 4 hits in one attack if their speed is high enough. However, gauntlets can't be equipped when riding on a horse or a Pegasus. There's also some descriptions of the classes available after level 10, which include Mercenary, Cavalier, Brigand, Brawler, Mage, and Dart Mage. Now here's the real kicker. The game is essentially divided into 2 parts. There's the typical Fire Emblem battles that we all know, and then there's the Academy. And at the Academy, you can interact with students and teach them to boost their abilities. It's also possible to check the in-game calendar to plan your days. And yes, there is a calendar. Every weekday focuses on lessons, have them auto-tutor if you don't want to go into the nitty-gritty, have group tasks, and set goals. Now, we pointed these out in our last analysis, but this shows that these are part of lessons. However, there's also weekends which allow for free time. These options include taking a stroll, class, rest, venture, and examination. Now, we don't know what all of these mean yet, but examination is what allows you to class change a student. In addition, strolls will let you wander the academy, allowing you to interact with the inhabitants and even trigger quests. But at the end of a season, which is basically their name for a month in this game, there are field studies which involve going into combat. Once that's finished, the season will end. So what this means is that each season equates to one chapter or act in the game, like a typical Fire Emblem. It's just that it's spread out over a month. You go through the calendar for each season, then must clear the field study to end it. And special events can happen in each season as well, including birthdays and special activities such as fishing. This seems way more fleshed out than anything we've seen in a prior Fire Emblem game. The sheer amount of detail that this article goes into when it comes to that tutoring and the lesson plans and everything else involved with teaching is exhaustive, and it's an extremely long article that makes it just impossible to summarize and still get all those details across. But these are some of the major ones that we wanted to point out, and basically it seems like this is a combination of the traditional Fire Emblem along with the day-to-day management of Persona, and that's a pretty wild combination. There's a lot of potential here, and it adds a unique flavor to this Fire Emblem that we've never seen before. So I'm excited for this. This has a lot of potential. Hopefully it's not too overwhelming when you first get into it, but the ideas here are exciting, at least to me. But what do you guys think about this? Let us know in the comments, and of course be sure to subscribe to GameXplain for more on Fire Emblem and other things gaming as well. And definitely be sure to check out this full article for the full list of features that are going to be in this game according to Famitsu, and special thanks to Serena's Forest for translating all of this. So yeah, check that out, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.